guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to slow things down and we are going to do a full body stretch with a focus on the lower half and more specifically our hips. All you're going to need for today is a yoga mat or some sort of cushioning beneath your feet. And if you're ready, let's get to it. We're going to start by taking a deep squat. We're going to scoop the ground, reaching the arms up and then going back down. Let's start this together. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Scooping the ground, we're gonna inhale, reach up, exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach up, good. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let it go. Last one, we're gonna keep our hands together at the top. We're gonna gently pull to the left. We're gonna come back to center. And we're gonna pull to the right. Let's bring it back to center. We're slowly waking up that body. Beautiful. Gentle stretch. Coming back to center. I'm gonna turn sideways. I want you to round your back, pulling the shoulder blades apart, almost like you're gonna take a dive. With your head between your shoulders and your hands still clasped together. We're gonna turn and pull to the left. We're gonna come to the middle. And we're gonna do the same thing, pulling to the left, or pulling to the right. You're gonna feel the stretch underneath that rib. And let's go back, pull to the left. This feels really good. Be gentle and don't forget to breathe through this. Good, we're gonna come back to center. We're gonna slowly fold forward, keeping those knees unlocked. Very, very slowly letting the torso fold over. I want you to drop your head. We're gonna slowly sway here from side to side. Feeling this beautiful stretch through the backs of our legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're gonna walk those hands out into a high plank, bringing those feet back. From high plank, we're gonna drop to our knees, untuck our toes, and we're gonna go into our first child's pose. Good, I want you to drop your head. Notice where you're feeling tension. I feel it in my shoulders, I feel it in my hips. And we're gonna warm all of this up. We're gonna come back into a tabletop. We're gonna start with a few cat-cows. We're going to do what's called articulating our spine. We're going to raise our back and then arch our back. So let's start with our head up, belly button to the ground. We're arching our spine. We're gonna slowly drop our head first. Lift the top of the back, the mid-back, and the tailbone so we have this beautiful arch like a cat position. Dropping the belly button to the ground, arching that back, head is up, tailbone is up. Good, slowly dropping the head first, pulling the top of the back. Yes, and then tailbone, beautiful. We're dropping the belly button to the ground, arching that spine. Head comes up, good, one more. Dropping the head, lifting the top of the back, the mid-back, tucking that tailbone from this arch position. I want us to widen those knees, send the hips all the way down and back, slide those arms all the way forward. Beautiful. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. We're going to slowly walk our hands over to the left side of the mat, feeling the stretch through the underside of that right arm, the top of that rib. Slowly walk your hands over to the right side. Feeling the stretch again through the left underneath your arm, pit, and then ribs. Good, coming back to center. Notice if you can take the arms a little bit further. Beautiful. Let's come back into that tabletop position. We're gonna release through the inner thigh, through that adductor. We're going to take one leg out to the side. My hands stay underneath my shoulders. My foot is facing the direction that I'm facing, and all I'm gonna do is rock my hips back. So inhale up on the hands, exhale, let's do 3 more. So 6 total per side. Exhale, really feeling that stretch through the inner thigh. Inhale up on those hands, exhale back. Let's do 1 more. Inhale up, exhale, good. Let's tuck that knee. I'm gonna turn over. Hands again stay underneath the shoulders. Opposite leg now comes out to the side of you. So the foot's not in front of you nor behind you, directly out to the hip. And then we're sending the hips back. You'll notice that one side is tighter. So for me, this side is definitely tighter. So I'm just gonna have a little bit more awareness. Let's do 2 more. Inhale up on those hands. Exhale, rock it back, good. Inhale up on those hands. Exhale, we're gonna rock it back, good. We're gonna come back up, we're gonna tuck that knee. We're gonna go into a kneeling hip flexor stretch. This is another one that I love and do often. So we're gonna tuck that tailbone. We're stretching through this hip flexor, the leg is behind us. We're going to lunge forward. That arm comes to that leg in front of you. We're gonna reach overhead for 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna let it go. We're gonna rock it back. Now we're gonna feel that stretch through the underside of that front leg. We're not sitting the bum to the heels. We're leaning forward. 1, good. Let's lunge it forward again. So you shouldn't be like this. You really wanna think about tucking that tailbone, hip extension, reaching that arm overhead for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Rock it back. Good. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're now going to take the leg out to the side of us just a little, so it's not directly to the front. It's off to the side, and we're going to lunge 4 times forward and back, getting a little bit deeper in through that hip capsule. This is going to feel really good. Beautiful. This is 3, and last 1, 4. Amazing. Tuck that knee. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So we're in the 90-90 with both of our legs, tucking that tailbone, lunging forward. The leg in front of you has that hand to the knee. Opposite arm is reaching overhead for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Rock it back. Now feeling the stretch on the underside of the opposite leg for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take it forward again, remembering form always. Hand to that knee, opposite arm, reaching overhead for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go, rock it back, good for 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Now we're going to take the leg out to the side just a little bit. We're going to lunge and rock it back. So we're hitting that hip in a different way. This feels really good. Remember to do this at your own pace in a way that feels good for you. And 3, let's do 1 more. Good. And exhale, let it go. Good. We're going to tuck that knee. We're going to do a little flow next. We're going to come into a tabletop position. So we've gone in through the inner thighs. We've stretched through the hips. Now we're going to stretch through the backs of our legs. We're going to tuck our toes. We're going to come into a down dog. We're going to lift the hips to the ceiling, pressing your head through your shoulders. From here, you're going to bring your feet in and you're going to pedal out your heels, dropping them, alternating one at a time, pressing the heel down into your mat, head through your shoulders, releasing, stretching through the upper back, your legs. We're going to be here for 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, I'm going to show you just one so you see what we're going to do. We're going to bring the knee to the chest. We're going to lift that leg. We're going to do that 4 times. On the 5th time, we're going to bring that shin across the front of our body so that we can get into a pigeon pose. Ready? 2, 1. Let's go. Knee to the chest, leg all the way up. Knee to the chest. So we're flowing through this. Knee to the chest, all the way up, stretching our posterior chain. On the 5th time, bring that shin across the front of the body. If you're doing the same side as me, drop the left knee, untuck that left foot. If this is where it feels good for you, stay here. Otherwise, if this is available to you, meet me on the mat with your forearms. You're going to feel this through the back side of the leg, your hamstrings, and your glutes. And we're going to stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Press the hands into the ground. Let's segment this. Tuck that back toe, lift the hips, send the right foot back. Bring your feet together again, pedal them out. We're going to do the same flow on the other side in 3, 2, 1. So left knee to the chest, left leg all the way up. Left knee to the chest, left leg all the way up. I adjusted because sometimes the hips want to turn out. You want to maintain the hips in a square position. Beautiful, last one. On the 5th time in, let's bring that shin across the front of the body, dropping that right knee, untucking that right foot. And then if this is available to you, I feel that stretch deep through my hamstring and my glute. Breathe through this. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Let's press those hands into the ground again. Tucking that right toe, lifting the hips, sending the left leg back. You're going to come into a down dog. Pressing your head through your shoulders. Coming into a high plank. You're going to hold here. We're going to drop to our knees. Untuck our toes. I want you to arch your back. So imagine a little puppet master is pulling your spine to the ceiling. You're going to widen those knees. Let's send the hips all the way back into child's pose. You should notice that you should be able to go deeper in through your hips. The arms should be able to go further. We've stretched through those shoulders, the chest. Taking a nice deep breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. We're going to stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to slowly make our way onto our feet. We're going to do a few quad stretches, and we're going to finish with some more hamstring work, and then we are done. So from here, we're going to take, I'm going to turn sideways so you see my form, my left arm to the ceiling, my right foot comes into my right hand, and I'm going to make sure that my thighs are parallel with one another, and we're going to tuck the tailbone, and we're going to hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. So right hand to the ceiling, left foot and left hand. Tuck that tailbone. Feel the stretch through the quad for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Let's do the same thing on the first leg. Left hand to the ceiling, right foot in the right hand. Tuck that tailbone. Feel this beautiful stretch through your quad for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Right hand to the ceiling, left foot and left hand. Tuck that tailbone. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's shake it out. You should notice the hips feeling a little bit more loose, a little less tense and tight. We're going to finish with a chair pose. So we're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee, and you're going to literally imagine like you're sitting into a chair. I like to keep my arms out in front of me. We're going to sink deep, getting in through, again, those hamstrings, your glutes, your hips, and we're going to stay here for 5 seconds. Shoulders are pulled down and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing work. Shake out those legs. Let's do the other side. So left ankle over the right knee. Let's sit into that chair. Again, I like to keep my arms in front for balance. And we're going to stay here for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Shake out those legs. Let's start how we finish. We're going to take those deep squats. We're going to come up, reaching above our head. Let's do 4 of those together. So deep. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, let it go. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Hands together. Bring them to heart center. And we are done. I feel amazing. My legs, my hips, my quads, they feel so much better. I hope that yours do too. And as always, if you loved today's stretch, it would mean the world for you to like, subscribe, follow, and share with a friend. And I will see you soon. Bye.